was looking through my old videos and I found this. I don't know, I guess it's from the 25th of July. Um, I was playing against a guy who was playing 200% difficulty. I believe it was. This looks like maybe it's M, maybe it's L. I think it's large. Yeah, I think it's just a large 200% random map. Maybe large. I can't tell just from this picture here, but um, it's been a little while. I've forgotten. So I guess we're just gonna get into this video. Um, so in here, I had mained Sealy. Obviously, she's not a super high level yet. I'm trying to recall all of the different things that I did in this game. I guess it looks like maybe I could have even gone for a workshop here, but actually I don't know what ground that's on. So in here, even though I upgraded my aerial alias to storm alias, I actually never had the gold or time to upgrade them. I may have had the time. I don't know. I didn't. I definitely didn't chain it well. If I wanted to do that, I maybe could have done it this turn, perhaps. But I was more focused on getting units here. I'm trying to remember when I noticed. Oh, so have I think I've already seen. Yeah. So this is when I realized that um, his army is on a side hero and that I can attack him this turn. I may have already realized that. I'm not sure. But this was basically the key point in the game because I saw I've been paying attention to who his main was and I've been watching him. I honestly don't know how much territory he had actually gotten in this game, but I uh, I knew where he was. Now, the plays that I make here are pretty ridiculous, and I think I made a mistake still here. Not yet, but I think I make a mistake later on in this turn, possibly, because I believe he takes. Or is this after I took my city back? I'm not sure. Or is it this game? I don't remember. I guess we're gonna find out. Maybe you might have been thinking of a different game that he takes my top city there. That maybe this game. Well, we're gonna find out. I think I'm thinking of a different game. I think this is not what happens here. I was hoping to keep my fairies. I think I probably shouldn't have brought them to this fight. Also, retrospectively, although I'm not 100% sure what the lizards would have attacked if I didn't bring the fairies. So I don't know. Hopefully they would have shot the gremlins. That might have gone better for me if I had maybe not brought the fairies here. Perhaps they would have shot the gremlins. I'm just not sure. See, if they had shot the air allies, I would have been pretty upset. So, the goal was to not have that happen. If I remember correctly, I think these remaining fire allies are very important in this game. So yeah, I'm also one step short here. Um, so I think I use her here. Because I know I have to make this attack this turn. She has magic arrow and she has a bunch of spell points, so I'm figuring this is probably gonna be a good fight for me. I think he lost a lot of armies doing gold banks in this biome that he's in. I seem to remember seeing a few crypts in there. Possibly also he got a small stack of archers. I'm not fully sure about that. He's thinking very carefully here. This is kind of a tough. I'm not even sure if I should have moved. Come to think of it, I'm not sure that my fire alley should have been in that position. They maybe should have been back a step. Let me see. No, I think they're still safe from the archers at that in that square. Maybe I checked that. I'm not sure. Actually, it seems fine. He's got the bless, of course. Kills waters, which I'm not too sure about. And now he's stuck. He's got to shoot me. So he's gonna see the same target there. I guess he's just trying to eliminate what he can. And at this point, I realized that his pikemen are actually probably his strongest power stack here, especially since he blessed them. I think he blessed them. I just wanted him to waste his spell points here. I also realized that I could easily erase his archers with magic arrow, so I wasn't that worried about the damage from them. Don't remember when he starts doing stuff. This is safe for me to attack the griffins. I don't remember whether I do that or not. We'll have to find out. I may have not. Yeah, looks like I didn't. I don't even know how safe that was, really. Maybe not. Maybe I made the right decision here to go for the conservative play. He really just doesn't know what to do here. Also, I think he probably should have played more aggressively. Most likely. I think he's realizing now that this is not going to go well for him. If he does not already know that. I didn't realize he had like peak ram as a second army. That's not very good. I guess that's what that means, right? For 14. Unless he had a town that he got those from. Not even still, he wouldn't have 14 of them. It's almost guaranteed that's from peak ram. I think. I don't think you can have 14 without having a peak ram. I think I may be start ignoring the archers now. I don't recall. I don't remember if I actually lost a... No, I don't think I did. I may lose... I know I lose this like in the next fight. I don't remember if I lost one in this fight or not. Yeah, I think he's having a hard time with this fight now. He knows this is not going to go well. He's trying to do as much damage as he can to me, though. And you'll see why in a little while. I don't know why I did that. Maybe because he could actually threaten me with the gargoyles? I'm not sure. Okay, so I think he made a big mistake right there. I think he should have probably gone for my first aid tent instead. Potentially, although I'm not sure. We seem to have gotten a good bit of damage in there, but I think that this healing tent may have actually done more for me. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't say that for certain than that stack of golems. But I feel like that's where he made a mistake at, that maybe could have maybe benefited him later on in this sequence here. This is actually the first of 3 fights that he has against me, because my opponent does not want to lose his rating here at all. He is very upset that I caught him here, I'm quite sure. So he retreats. And then I make the wise decision here to switch my army back to my main. And remember to move that healing tent, which is also very important. I'm thinking of a different game where I had to retake one of my castles or towns. I don't think it was this game, actually. So let's see. I'm gonna go fast forward through this a bit so we can get to where he does stuff. Let's see, there's a hero, okay. He's going to now kill my scout, I guess. Yeah, he did have Picadram, okay. I knew he had Picadram. Didn't remember that from this fight, but I figured he had to from the gargoyles. He's clearly not going to attack me with that Picadram. And I'm pretty low level still. I mean, I'm only level 3, which is kind of crazy on 116. But, I don't think I was able to get to that, that star thing either, so. Okay. Wait, did he not attack me again this turn? Okay. I guess not. Should split these fairies, although I don't know if I do that or not. Yeah, of course I do. I guess we could have sold a little bit more resources and bought some water Ellie's or something like that, which actually would have helped a lot. But I wasn't really thinking about that. I wasn't really sure why he kept playing here. It's like, I'm just going to win the game, so it's alright. So I'm thinking for right now that I've just won a huge fight and that
I'm taking his city, and then we're just gonna walk to his base after that. I was thinking maybe he was gonna try to get his 111 army and try to beat me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Actually, now I remember a very critical point in this game. My opponent was just gonna start the game, and I made him flip for red, which is actually probably why I won this game. Um, Probably because of the engagement. Like, it wouldn't. If you exceed, I would have to replay the turn if I were blue there. Mm-mm. Because even though this game is not over yet, I really won the game from the last fight, really. If I did not take that fight this turn, I almost guarantee I would not win the game. I wonder if I could have come up with 1,000 gold for that +2 spell power. That would have been really, really good. Although I don't think that's quite enough. Although it could be. I don't really feel like doing math right now. Let's see if we can get to this a little quicker. My opponent's obviously like having a difficult time making decisions. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Here is the now he has a Jeremy, and this was the other army which he had, and he immediately kills my Ellie. He also has a lot of spell power on his Jeremy because the Jeremy was main. And he's definitely higher level than I am. However, I am Sealy, and I still have a pretty severe advantage in this fight. Let's see what I. Oh, that's right. I think I tried. I think I figured out that I had to kill his cannon or I was gonna lose this fight. So I had to do 3 magic arrows on the cannon, which I'll tell you right now, it hurts. That's a big. That's a lot of damage I'm taking, but I'm still taking more damage from the cannon than anything else. So yeah, I guess he's protecting it. I don't know what he thought I was gonna go for here. Maybe rush in my heirs or something. But I opt for a much more conservative route instead of doing that and exposing myself to his pikeman, which would have probably done a lot of very severe amount of damage to my energy my storm allies. Um, and he's having a hard time designing too. Wait, what did he end up shooting there? I think he ended up shooting my heirs, I believe. I probably should have actually threatened his archers there. I think forced him to interact with my magic elementals right then. I guess he does it anyway, so it really didn't make any difference. I think I should have forced him to make that play though if he wanted to make a different play with his magic arrow, or hold it, or wait for a different spell or something. So next turn I get to kill his cannon, and then I only have to really worry about his monks and his pikemen. But as I'm losing my army rapidly here, as you see. This is last cannon shot. Goes after the. No, he still shot arrows. Yeah. It sounded like an earth getting hit though. It's interesting that he goes for this too. I'm not really sure why. This plays with the griffins don't really make any sense here. That's one part of his strategy that I didn't really quite understand. Although I guess he had to rush me with something, but like his pikemen are not in a good position to take any advantage of his moves from his griffins here. It doesn't really do anything for him. I'm not even sure like what his plan was. Like he's just waiting. I think he wants to try to bait me here probably. But the thing about that is that I know how far his pikemen are gonna be able to move. So as you see, I just checked that. I was like, no, I'm not gonna get pike manned here. I think actually, I don't remember what I ended up doing with his gargoyles. I should have actually gone to this hex there so that I could potentially threaten his monks. If he didn't kill the gargoyles, I think that may have been a better play than what I did. We'll see if that ends up making any difference. I don't remember. And you can tell you see assault on the air allies, which is correct. It's by far my strongest unit right now. I think I continue to. I think I have to try to kite the pikemen. Yeah, there's really I gain nothing from killing any of those griffins. Really, right now the only things I'm really concerned about are the monks and the pikemen. And now I can threaten his archers down the bottom. I would like to see if he has an opportunity here to kill my tent. I don't think that he does, but that may have actually been better for him to do with the griffins to maybe try to threaten my tent because that's probably better than putting them up here. I think. I don't recall checking his mana. I don't remember how much mana he has for this fight. It's pretty impressive that he has a magic arrow that does 80 points, though. Now I've got all of his range is finally gone, but he still has arrows. I think we still lose the water Ellie in this fight as well. Yeah, he hits pretty hard with those pikemen. It's pretty scary for me. Yeah, I think he does take this water alley up. Now he only has 3 1 stacks
And I have 4 units and one that can one shot his units. And I still have the healing tent. That may have been a waste. I'm not sure about that. Probably could have kept. Actually, yes, I probably could have kept that last arrow, I think. And he surrenders. And then he takes his last hero. He's still. I wonder what he's doing back there. Chaining his gargoyles. So now I just have this. I could have had one more magic arrow, I think, which would have made this a lot easier, actually. Because I'm quite sure that 3 storms or arrows could have killed his gargoyle there. Or not his gargoyle, but his griffin. And we would have still had the same results with the fire. I think he tries to do. I think he actually ends up tricking me here too as well. I think he actually baits me, I believe. But I'm not 100% on that. He's trying to figure out how to do this. Retrospectively, I think maybe I should just chilled out and waited for him to come in with the nymph. Well, I guess if he got the nymph, he would have taken away retaliation. I don't know. Maybe I played this right. It's hard to say. Doesn't really matter though, because I clearly win this fight. And then that is the game after he loses for the 3rd time, although I don't actually know if he gives up right away. And there was